Hello and welcome, my lovely Aries, and welcome to the Virgo seasonal cross reading. This is a big reading. It is going to be in effect the monthly reading for my channel because it is going to be the Virgo seasonal reading. Why so? Because we have Virgo in Sun, Virgo in Moon, and Virgo in Venus. So that's how the reading is structured. We're going to pull cards for each area for Sun, Moon, and Venus. So your out there life, your inner life, and of course, your love life. All right, and then of course messages from Spirit. So let's get it going. All right, I have the Sun card here. If Virgo in Sun is represented by this 8 of Pence this season. It is about work in progress. Virgo's purpose is to correct, to correct and perfect. It is necessities over ego. And then, of course, the Sun card, even alone, it is all about coming out of the dark, having faced fears, having been through the dark night of the soul. It is happiness. It is freedom from adult worldly anxieties, not responsibilities, but anxieties. But the Sun still remains our actual, our sanctuary from the darkness, our sanctuary from the moon. And in the moon card, this card, it is what lies beneath. We have the new moon in Virgo, August 30th, and that is a problem-solving new moon. It is going to be so strong, it's going to create king tides, which are tides over other tides, not tsunamis, but just tides over other tides. In a city in Gloucester, a river there is going to actually run backwards with a 10-foot wave coming upstream. There's going to be flooding, but this is the result of this new moon. That's how much water it pulls on the earth and us. So please be nice to each other. But the moon is also our vulnerable point. It's why there's always this lobster or a crayfish or some kind of shellfish on here, because that is a useless armor. It is easily pierced armor because what lies beneath is most important. It's imagination and illusions versus spirit. It is the dark night of the soul. It is safety versus the bounty of reality. It's what keeps you up at night. Then we're going to move on to the Venus in Virgo. This is going to be the love portion of our reading because Venus is the planet of love and warmth, and that is represented by the Empress. The Empress is nurturing. She handles creativity and abundance. She's sensuality. She's security. She's secure in her authority. And for Venus in Virgo, it's all about how can I develop my creativity, abundance, and love? How can I perfect that? Again, Virgo is the season of bringing about the harvest, taking care of those final details so that when harvest season comes, which is very soon, fall is upon us, we will be ready and we will have a bountiful harvest. The Hermit card, the Virgo card, this is a need for privacy, for silence and discretion, a breaking with convention, an opportunity to just step away for a moment. And this is not necessarily stepping away in this back-to-school season. It is absolutely about tedious work that is required in the moment right now that you just, that clears your head and really allows you to open up space to consider things. All right. Aries, this is your card. You are the Emperor. This is a general reading for my Aries and will not apply to all. That is Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and House positions. Blue, do hang around for the entirety of the reading because spirit messages will pop up throughout the reading on various topics. That's how it was designed. All right, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. Intention cards. Intention cards are like training wheels for tarot readers, but I actually feel the buzz of the energy, and so I definitely, I can't resist them. I'm going to keep them there. I don't care what they are, because they do improve my readings. All right, so the Sun. Where are you going to shine? How are you going to shine? Where are you going to put in your work? My lovely Aries, what messages do we need to know for this season of Virgo? Okay, first of all, you're coming out of the Ten of Swords. Actually, you're kind of hanging out in the Ten of Swords position right now in the Sun. You're just kind of feeling a little bit victimized. You're trying to show restfulness. You're just trying to make something look easy that is actually really very painful. You're trying to show, look, I can sleep fine. I'm working okay. I'm doing all right. I'm managing. you're not really doing that well. You're not really getting work done because it's kind of like you're just trying to show people that it looks easy. It's very ballerina girl, you know. Ballerinas do suffer quite a lot of pain if you've ever seen their feet. But on stage, you would not know it. And that's kind of the feeling I have here. Ooh, yes, the Tower moment in the Sun. You're about to have a very public realization striking with this energy. The feeling of this Tower in Virgo season, I always seem to be remembering now that the Tower, once it crumbles, once everybody falls out, and once everybody is free, there's a lot of building materials. You don't walk away with nothing. This will be taken away. Structures will be moved, but you will have resources. I'm going to pull a couple cards on the Tower just because it's such a... All right. This is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups is all about options and illusions, but this is actually coming into reality in reverse. It's that, the upright, it's all about that dreamy state, about wanting things that, you know, wanting the castle in the sky kind of thing. However, in reverse, it means you've made a decision. You know what you want. And it's quite lonely for you. The decision you've made is quite lonely for you. We're going to probably get more clarity on the Tower in the love portion. I'm going to try and see if we could pull something from Cartomancy here, because that's kind of confusing. So you know what you want, even though, you know, it's very mature of you to select what you want, even though you know it might leave you a bit lonely and a bit separate, apart from, like, traditional, like, because this is a church. And this season has been a lot about traditional values, pulling the Empress card in reverse, like our society and our position in it. And this is you making a decision, a very public decision, that you're going to live outside of that. It doesn't really have anything to do with love. All right, I have the Queen of Fire in reverse, Aries. This is our card, but this is us in reverse. This is us being selfish, us pulling our energies for our own good and our own work because we're trying to manifest something. We're actually working very hard on something. And in reverse, this card doesn't feel bad at all, especially in my own hand. It feels like it's just because you're really, what is that? You're funneling all your energy towards this one project. You're pushing the energy towards this success because I recognize this, and this is all or nothing Aries energy. This is, I've just put in all the bank. I just put everything in it. And this Queen of Air, you might have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your midst, but moreover, I feel like you're just putting yourself out there, especially with this Wounded Warrior card. You're about to hop on that last battle. You know what you're doing, so you will win. You will get beyond your burdens. This is about using your voice, actually, with this Queen of Air upright. This is about the delicacy of words, about speaking, about not speaking. It's very much about conversation. I'm picking up from Spirit, and they're talking about just, there's something about your voice that just is going to, it's going to make this a lot easier and identify you as an individual. It's going to set you apart from the rest of everybody. You're not even going to know the value of just the rhythm and sound of your voice that assists you. So don't be afraid to speak up. It's going to feel a little bit lonely at first, but we're going to go to the Moon card, that problem-solving new moon. I have a feeling, because you've expressed a sunlight fear, a fear in the sunlight, you're probably working on it in the moonlight. So let's go ahead and move on to the moon portion of this, what lies beneath portion, and see what comes up for my lovely Aries. What lies beneath? What are you hiding from us and yourself? Okay. I know this card. You could have an earth sign, a Queen of Coins in your midst. That would be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I know what these cards are because I'm an Aries sun. This is just a fear of unhappiness and a fear, you're just going to make a misstep and everything is going to fall to pieces. And just, so fast you can't even save it. You can't even put your hands out to stop it. And I'm going to pull maybe one more card. And you feel like, wow, you feel like this Page of Cups is a problem. Water sign, that would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You feel like they're, this is not the fear of these things coming. You actually have a lot more confidence than, that's one reason why, even though I've noticed these cards and it's a fear that these things will never come in. No, it's a fear that this person is trying to stop the speed of your progress. This Page of Cups, this person is purposely doing things to damage the success you've gotten. Your success is their loss. The better you do, the more difficult it will be to come and rescue you. Yeah, but I got the Nine of Diamonds here. I don't like to take cards that fall out, but that is the Nine of Diamonds. That is an excellent omen that you will be your self-made man or self-made woman. You do not need to fear. You don't need to fear having to rely on this person. Yes, you're about to come into a public victory once you start exercising your own power, your own will. And the Cartomancy Joker cards are Fool cards. Look at this, so flung forward on her bike. Excelsior, moving forward to victory. It's going to be a public victory. You're going to be able to, this is, Nine of Diamonds is like your dreams coming true, but you've worked for them. This is stuff you've really worked for, and the fruits of your labor about to come in. This also makes me think that after Virgo season is when you're going to start seeing those rewards. Eight of Pence being the Virgo card, the Sun in Virgo. So Libra, Sun in Libra will be a very good season for you, my darling Aries. So let's see, Seven of Swords. You're coming into some truth. This is upright truth. This is dealing with the illusions, taking care of the villains in your life. I know you're concerned about this Page of Cups being a villain in your life. You're going to identify that and take care of it. That's the only thing that Spirit says you need to be wary of in this moon portion of the reading, is that everything else is, you just do the work, keep going forward, kind of keep excelsior, just keep going, because you're like right there. You're about to come into a very big completion, a Ten of Diamonds, Ten of Pence here in some kind of work, in some kind of effort, and then receive the victories, a very public victory. If it has to do with love or relationships, it'd be like that thing going public. The Magician for Venus. What are my Aries manifesting here? Reaching out. Magicians can be reaching out. Cards, magicians reach out to the magic, to the energy around us. Ooh. I have a Death card. You're manifesting an ending, a natural ending, something that you've wanted to end for a while. It could be a Scorpio, but I think it's an ending. It is absolutely an ending. You're manifesting it. You're desiring it. It might be with a Knight of Swords. He is in reverse. He's looking away. He's leaving. That would be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And a Knight of Cups upright. Okay, the thing you're manifesting here, or that is being manifested in your love sector, this person could be manifesting it. This person used to be I just don't believe this person's, unless they're the Scorpio. A magician can be any sign, but the point, it typically is Aquarius though. But the point of these cards is not the signs that they represent, with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups upright. This is manifesting. Somebody is opening their heart, manifesting opening their heart from the Knight of Swords, from being distant, from not speaking, from even being a bit on the selfish side, and not approaching, to the Knight of Cups, open heart, moving into the light and the sun. Somebody is getting ready to approach you, and Spirit has been very coy about the sign. Even when I mentioned like Scorpio and Aquarius, it's like, sure. Spirit, come on, let's get some messages here for my lovely Aries. Yeah. Okay. You're ready to defend this, I think. You think. You're a little defensive because you don't know what's going on, Aries. Yeah, you think. I'm ready to defend this, I think. I believe you're some kind of separation. The person that's doing this manifesting, I don't think is you. I think if you're manifesting anything, you're manifesting a change, an ending, but this person is specifically manifesting this change in themselves. You do not see this coming. You think everything is in reverse. You don't know what's going on. It's kind of like, I've seen it happen several times right before a guy, right after he buys a ring and he's about to propose, as dramatic as it is. So every time a guy's about to make a big move, they withdraw. And women do it too, but men especially just take a moment to withdraw. And I think everyone should do it. I've actually learned a lot from doing it myself. Just for a period of a day or two, withdraw, and maybe don't even think about them purposefully, or take the time to meditate on the situation a little bit, just so you clear your energy of them so you can feel yourself in your own power and be sure that what you're feeling is good. And it has this withdrawal energy by you, Aries. You're withdrawing because you feel this person withdrawing from you, but I believe they're trying to open up their heart for you. Yeah. A Jack of Air probably is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're going to come. They're going to come with a message. And it's not going to be that clear or that direct just yet, because they're just going to come to say what's up, or this is more like checking in, like a hi on your Facebook page, or a text message that says, just how you doing? All right. And then in a couple days, you're going to be like, that was so weird. That came out of nowhere. And then if they're in a couple days, they're going to be more clear once they realize you're actually receptive. There's this feeling of you not being receptive, this resistance, this defensiveness to them, probably because they did pull away, like I said. Ooh, yeah, those air signs, they pull away. Let's pull some messages from Spirit, from the other deck for the entirety of the Virgo season. Let's try and pull this together. There's a lot going on in your energy. Spirit's like, just keep going, man. Just keep going, Aries. There's a lot of, like, I don't want to say juggling, because it's not juggling other people. That's that kind of word. It's kind of just that you have a lot of balls in the air, and you are manifesting things not as directly as somebody else. You've kind of, I feel that energy of, I've released this thing. I've released the outcome. Yeah, you're just in your hermit season. Hermit card for hermit season from Spirit. Just feel the energies of the season. Indulge. In a bit, we're going to start having the pumpkin spice lattes. Right now, we have some school fundraiser stuff, some root beer floats, some whatever. Just indulge in whatever the season brings right now for you, because it's there for you to enjoy, and you're going to feel it. It feels like your energy is like really pulling on the Spirit. Okay, just don't fight. Just get out of the battles. There's no need to fight anymore, because you do have good things coming in. Just continue your active waiting and just stay out of the battle. Keep to yourself, because this fight isn't necessary. It's not necessary for your future. It's not even necessary for your present, to secure your present. Just stay out of it. Just keep a watchful eye on it. There's no need to get involved. You have plenty of other things going on, and this is actually just masturbatory is what Spirit says. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but it's like an emergency drill in your office kind of thing. Like, not an actual emergency drill, but oh my God, that, the computer's on fire, we're going to lose everything, and we're not going to make this money, and I can't finish this thing, and it's fake. It's fake. A lot of people know it. So the person, whoever's doing it, they're just going to come out looking really bad. All right. So yeah, you're in this situation even if you don't want to. It kind of flips you up over it. It does toss you a bit. It doesn't make you feel as secure as you prefer to be. You're just not on your feet. But you now know this is crap. You know that this 8 of Swords is it's not real. There's no real danger. There's no real capture. You're kind of like, I know where the monsters are. You've kind of gone through the energy of the Truth of the Moon card, which you got this card Seven of Swords, the Truth card, the hard truth, and of course it's about deception, usually self-deception, or a theft, or somebody who's treating you unfairly, and you know who it is, you know whatever's going on. This Page of Cups and your Knight of Cups in your energy is going to approach you. You are freeing yourself from this. It's not, you're not going to be receptive. You're going to be a bit bratty about it, but it's going to be kind of cute when you laugh about it. Don't hurt this person, though, because they do, they have opened up their heart for you in a way that you would be shocked. But they're not going to say that. They're just going to probably attack you a little bit because they feel it's passionate. Drama is passion. So this person is somebody you've pushed out of your energy, or you will push out of your energy because it just sucks. But to be honest, just be a little nice to them, because they're, be gentle with a gentle heart, even if they are kind of dumb and approach you angrily. Alright, Aries, a lot going on, including just, oh my gosh, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Thank you for letting me share in this reading. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. Of course, book a personal reading or drop me an email. Let me know what you thought of this reading. That's qclovers1111@gmail.com. A lot more information in the box below, of course, and you can always email me to ask. Have a very lovely Virgo season, my darling Aries.